You told most of these guys, the more you jump in, the more room you're going to make. Those of you we don't run off, we're going to try to make you quit.
Yeah.
You made it very clear.
Yeah. Now, if you went for that, if you were able to let words run you off, you ain't for us, because we're old school staff. We coach hard, we coach tough, we're disciplined.
And so what's that saying? That's sending a message of we're here to win. We're here to get the job done. We're not interested in half-ass. We're not interested in individuals willing to put in 50% effort or 60% effort. He wants to put in 110% effort, and he wants winners. And that's exactly what he did. Over 50 of the players left the team, went to new places. Matter of fact, he brought like half the team from at his old job to the Buffs. And that shows me somebody who's willing to trim the fat. Somebody who's willing to say, I'm only willing to be here with people who want to be involved, with people who want to go to the next level, people who want to get the W's, with people who want to win. Now, as an athlete, understanding the psychological advantage of being flamboyant, of telling and preaching out of the universe what you want prior to it actually happening, it shows me somebody that's very confident, but somebody that's willing to put in the work. Now, the thing about being cocky, or the thing about having that swagger and putting it out in the world, you better be able to put up the work. If you can't put up the work, you're just an asshole. Don't be an ass. Be somebody who's willing to put it out into the world, but then willing to do the work to get it done. And that's what I see in Deion as a coach. Fast forward to today, I love Deion as a coach. I mean, he's been popping off all over social media. He got his two sons, Shedeur and Shiloh, playing for him on the team. And guess what? He doesn't expect anything different from them than he does the rest of the players. Matter of fact, I would say he expects more out of his sons than he does the rest of the players because he knows them so much deeper. And he's turned the team around as a coach. Last season, the Buffs won one game the entire season. This season, they're undefeated. Now, who knows what they're going to do the rest of the season? Only God knows. And I think it's cool that when Deion was asked, hey, what did you think about, coming over here and doing this stuff with the Buffs and turning this team around and doing all these great things? He said,
God wouldn't relocate me to something that was successful. That don't make sense, do it? He had to find the most disappointing and the most difficult task. And this is what it was, and this is what it is. And I love that.
That shows me somebody who's willing to do the work, but is hungry to make things happen. Now, and specifically on Deion's case, I think that he has that swagger just in him. I don't think he's put on a show. I mean, he's been doing it too long. So how long has Deion been putting on this front, maybe, if it was just an act? 1989 to 1999, 10, 20, 30, over 30 years he's been putting on this act. It's safe to say at this point, it's not cockiness, it's not arrogance, it just is who Deion is. He's willing to be that person to go out on a limb to proclaim what he wants to do out in the universe. He's willing to do the work to back it up. And I think it's cool that he's doing it for other people now. Think about these kids who are going to get contracts going into the NFL. Some of these players that may not have had a shot to get into the NFL, but now that they have Coach Prime on their side, they're going to get a shot. People are looking at them. They're winning. They're doing well. And like I said, I don't know if they're going to go on and dominate the rest of the season, but right now I can tell you this. They won one game last year. Right now they're 3-0, and they beat TCU not too long ago. That put me in the crying room, let's be honest, because I live super close to TCU. But you have to respect those who are champions, those who are winners, those who are willing to put in the work. And so I'm going to ask you the question again. Is Deion cocky, or is it confidence?